Chapter 1: Introduction to the Prison. In the heart of the rugged mountains stands a high-security prison, a fortress of concrete and steel that houses some of society's most troubled souls. The air is thick with an oppressive silence, occasionally shattered by the clanging of metal doors and the distant echoes of inmate life. Inside these unforgiving walls, hope seems a distant memory, overshadowed by lengthy sentences and lost dreams. Yet, within this bleak environment, a spark of creativity is ignited with the introduction of the Pen and Paper Project. This unconventional program aims to foster self-reflection and artistic expression through journaling. As inmates pick up their pens, the initiative nurtures not only their creativity, but also the fragile seeds of redemption. Amidst the stark realities of prison life, the power of written words offers a pathway to healing, connection, and understanding, setting the stage for transformative personal journeys yet to unfold. Meet Marcus. Marcus, a vibrant soul with ink stains on his fingers, reflects on a young life once filled with color, a stark contrast to his current gray surroundings. Growing up in a tumultuous neighborhood, he found solace in graffiti, expressing his raw emotions on city walls. His early journal entries reveal a boy grappling with the weight of expectations and the allure of gang life, ultimately choosing the latter over his dreams of becoming a poet. In his prison cell, the echoes of his past resurface through verses laden with regret and longing. Writing poetry becomes his lifeline, allowing him to articulate feelings he struggled to voice in his chaotic youth. Each entry is a testament to his internal conflict as he seeks redemption, yearning for the freedom his words can provide. Through the power of poetry, Marcus discovers a voice that transcends the prison walls, igniting a spark of hope in the darkness. Chapter 3: Meet Lily, the Reluctant Thief. Lily, a weary mother in her late 30s, entered the prison system as a reluctant thief, her story rooted in desperation. Once a vibrant woman with dreams of a better life for her children, the weight of financial struggles pushed her to make an unthinkable decision: shoplifting to provide the bare essentials for her family. In her journal entries, Lily grapples with guilt, often reflecting on the moment she crossed a line she never thought she would. Each line she writes is laced with regret and the haunting question, was this the only way? As she retains hope, her entries evolve into a profound exploration of survival, revealing her yearning for forgiveness, not just from her family, but from herself. Through her words, Lily begins to envision a future where she can regain her dignity and mend the fractured bonds with her children, offering a glimpse of the resilience hidden within her heart. Chapter 4: Meet Theo, the Gentle Giant. Theo, once a promising athlete with dreams of the big leagues, now grapples with the reality of his lengthy sentence, a harsh consequence of a tragic accident that upended his life. Standing tall, with a gentle demeanor, he exudes a quiet strength that captivates those around him. His journal entries reveal the depths of his loneliness in the cold confines of the prison walls, contrasting sharply with the vibrant energy he once exhibited on the field. Through his writing, Theo reflects on his desire to connect with others, particularly the younger inmates who remind him of his former self. He dreams of mentoring them, sharing lessons learned from both triumph and failure. As he pours his heart into his journal, readers feel his longing for connection and redemption emerge. In a place where isolation could easily consume him, Theo's spirit shines through, reminding everyone that friendship and understanding can be forged even in the darkest of spaces. Chapter 5: Meet Sophia, the Artist in Solitude. Sophia's life behind bars began as the result of a crime of passion, a decision made in a moment of despair that cost her everything. Once a gifted artist, she now grapples with the weight of her actions as she sits alone in her cell, a canvas of gray concrete surrounding her. Her journal becomes a refuge, where ink mingles with the echoes of her memories. In her entries, she writes fervently about love lost, heartbreak, and the profound impact of art as a means of expression. Sophia sketches intricate images of the passing seasons she's witnessed through the barred windows, capturing fleeting beauty in an otherwise bleak existence. She reflects on how creativity, like a flickering candle, pierces the darkness of isolation, providing comfort and clarity. With each written word and every drawn line, she begins to confront her regrets, laying bare her soul in hopes of finding redemption through her art. Chapter 6. Meet Daniel. Daniel sits alone in his cell, surrounded by walls that echo the whispers of his former life as a professor. Wrongfully convicted, his passion for teaching has been replaced by the stark reality of prison. His journal entries reflect his profound sense of injustice, delving deep into themes of truth, morality, and the flaws within the legal system. As he writes, Daniel grapples with his identity, transitioning from a scholar to an inmate. His entries are articulate and thought-provoking, urging his fellow inmates to question societal norms and their own narratives. Amidst the despair, he holds on to hope for exoneration, envisioning a future where he can reclaim his life and advocate for those like him. Through his writing, Daniel not only seeks personal solace, but also aims to instigate a dialogue on justice, illuminating the path toward intellectual freedom, even behind iron bars. Chapter 7. The Impact of Journaling. As the inmates immerse themselves in the pen and paper project, the transformative power of journaling begins to unfold. Writing becomes a refuge. It offers them an escape from the relentless monotony of prison life. Through their journal entries, each inmate grapples with deep-seated emotions, confronting their past choices and unearthing buried regrets. Initially, many struggle with articulating their thoughts. Words seem trapped behind iron bars of their own. Yet as they persist, a cathartic release occurs. Marcus finds rhythm in his words, Lily pens heartfelt letters to her children, Theo writes about the friendships he is cultivating, Sophia explores the beauty around her, and Daniel critiques the flaws he perceives in the justice system. In sharing their writings, they not only process their individual experiences, but also bond over collective struggles, forging newfound resilience. This emotional outlet becomes a catalyst for healing, sowing seeds of hope amidst despair. Chapter 8. Group Dynamics and Shared Stories. As the inmates gather for their weekly writing sessions, a palpable shift in energy fills the air. Layered in the harshness of prison life, these gatherings turn stark walls into a sanctuary of shared experiences. Each inmate brings their journal, their stories unfolding like whispers of hope and regret. Together, they listen intently as Marcus shares his latest poem, invoking laughter and reflection. Lily speaks of her struggle to maintain a connection with her children, eliciting empathy and vulnerability from the group. Theo, with his gentle presence, encourages others to find strength in their stories, fostering a bond that transcends their pasts. Through these discussions, themes of loss, remorse, and the yearning for forgiveness emerge, uniting them in their shared humanity. The conversations spark courage, as inmates who once felt isolated begin to confront their emotions, supporting each other in their journey toward redemption. In these moments, the power of storytelling solidifies their bonds, revealing the profound impact of mutual understanding and acceptance. Chapter 9. The Power of Vulnerability. In the intimate setting of the group sessions, a profound shift occurs as inmates begin to confront their pasts with honesty and openness. During these discussions, the raw emotions surface, revealing a tapestry of pain, regret, and hope. As Marcus recites a deeply personal poem, his vulnerability resonates with others, inspiring them to share their own stories. Lily, often guarded, finds solace in her peers' understanding, bravely revealing her guilt and yearning for her children. Theo facilitates a supportive environment, encouraging the quieter members to express their fears and aspirations. The power of vulnerability transforms the group. Each shared story becomes a thread that stitches their collective experiences together. This cathartic process fosters healing, as they realize they are not alone in their struggles. With each revelation, the barriers of shame and isolation begin to crumble, paving the way for profound personal growth and an undeniable sense of camaraderie among the inmates. Chapter 10. Artistic Expressions in Confinement. In the suffocating confines of the prison, creativity emerges as a lifeline for the inmates. Sophia, with her artistic spirit, takes the lead, organizing sessions where inmates can explore various forms of expression beyond journaling. She introduces painting supplies, and the atmosphere shifts from despair to hope. As colors blend onto canvases, the inmates transform their pain into visual narratives, capturing their inner turmoil and dreams of freedom. Music, too, enters the mix. Some inmates strum guitars, while others use their voices to create harmonies that resonate through the cold concrete halls. These sessions foster unity and creativity, revealing talents long suppressed by their circumstances. The beauty of artistic expression unfolds as they learn that art can serve as a medium for healing, resonating with their shared experiences of love, loss, and the quest for redemption. Through these creative outlets, they find solace in the rhythm of life, even behind iron bars. Chapter 11. Clashing Perspectives. In the confines of the prison's sparse communal space, tensions rise as the inmates gather for their weekly group discussion. Diverse backgrounds and experiences ignite a fierce exchange of opinions. Marcus passionately defends the choices he made in the name of survival, while Theo questions the perpetuation of gang culture that entraps so many. Lily shares her guilt over her theft, confronting the notion of accountability, while Daniel argues that systemic injustices fuel wrongful convictions, urging fellow inmates to see beyond personal blame. As voices escalate, an unexpected moment of silence falls, each inmate reflecting on the shared truths and divergent paths that led them here. This clash, rather than fracturing their bond, fosters a deeper understanding of their collective pain and responsibility. By confronting their past decisions and the larger societal forces at play, they unknowingly strengthen the foundation of camaraderie and healing among them, setting the stage for personal growth and transformation. Chapter 12. Preparing for the reading event. As the day of the reading event approached, anticipation hung thick in the air of the otherwise bleak prison. Inmates gathered in the workshop, sharing their final revisions and rehearsing their pieces with trembling hands. Each entry, initially scribbled in isolation, now pulsed with collective energy. Marcus, his voice infused with emotion, encouraged others to embrace their vulnerability. Lily anxiously adjusted her words, hoping her narrative would resonate with the audience. Theo offered quiet support, instilling courage in those who feared judgment, while Sophia meticulously decorated her pages, transforming them into personal artworks. Daniel reflected on the magnitude of their undertaking, viewing the event as not just a performance, but a chance for truth to resonate beyond the prison walls. As they crafted their final thoughts, a shared understanding emerged. This moment held the promise of connection, not just among themselves, but with a world eager to hear their stories. Chapter 13. The Reading Event. The atmosphere in the prison auditorium is charged with a mix of anxiety and anticipation as inmates gather for the long-awaited reading event. With the walls decked in simple decorations and makeshift lighting illuminating the stage, a palpable energy fills the room. Each inmate takes a moment to breathe deeply, reflecting on their incredible journeys before stepping into the spotlight. One by one, Marcus, Lily, Theo, Sophia, and Daniel approach the microphone, sharing their personal stories written in their journals. The raw emotion in their words resonates with the audience of volunteers and prison officials, sparking tears and applause. As they share tales of regret, resilience, and hope, the boundaries between inmate and spectator begin to blur. This moment of vulnerability serves not only as a testament to their growth, but also as a powerful reminder that their voices, once silenced by society, deserve to be heard and celebrated.